I gotta wait for something like a Mashaled 10X, guys. Hey, what's up? This is Chosen. Wake up. It is Wednesday, July 21st, and we have got a big video to get into. A crazy 2X coming up this weekend with a couple insane 10Xs going on. So I will get you everything you know about what is going on this weekend and get you completely caught up for Raid Shadow Legends. Let's get into it. Alrighty, so first of all, thank you for the couple hundred people who subscribed and entered the gem giveaway that we did. They should have gotten their resources about last night or early this morning. So the 5 winners that did win, we did that live on stream yesterday. It's on the VOD. If you want to see or whatever, it's on my last stream VOD. So the gem giveaway, definitely a huge success. Just wanted to say thank you for the new subscribers and all that. But let's get down to business and let me explain to you what the summoning event is going to be for this weekend, because this is going to be pretty crazy. Okay, so on Friday, we are going to be getting a 2X legendary champion from Sacred Shards event. Now, this is perfectly normal. We get a rotation every 2 weeks. There is a 2X event, and this one in the rotation is going to be Sacred. So that is perfectly normal. But on Saturday, we're going to be getting a 10X for Mashaled, one of the best legendaries in the game. And then on Sunday, we're going to be getting a 10X for Duchess Lilitu, another one of the best legendaries in the game. And as you see, if we pull up the trusty tier list up there, we have got both in the top 10 of just general utility ranking, early game, mid game, end game, ranking champions as generally as I can. It's obviously impossible to do perfect, but just laying everything out on a spreadsheet with that in mind, we have got both Duchess and Mashaled in the top 10 of general account utility. So obviously going to be an insane weekend. And it's going to be a very fun weekend for me individually, because I have answered this question probably thousands of times at this point. Why do you save up 30 plus Sacred Shards? Why don't you pull them during 2X Sacreds? Why do you have so many gems? Why don't you buy Ancient Shards during 2X Ancients and spend your resources efficiently? This is why. When things like this happen, boom, it is perfect. Mashaled is probably my #1 most wanted non-void legendary, and I am perfectly set up to go after it for the 2X Sacred. So if I just YOLO'd all my Sacreds the last 2X, I would be sitting here with 2 Sacreds, and I would be like, damn it. They come out with a Mashaled right after I YOLO all my Sacreds. So this is why I manage my account this way, and this is why I'm so diligent about managing my resources like this for the last couple of years, is so that when things like this happen, I'm set up to take advantage of it. Because those 37 Sacred Shards that you see up there, they weren't bought or anything. That's just from doing Nightmare and Ultra Nightmare for like the last 18 to 20 months and making sure to save up resources for things like this. So I'm super excited, and I can't wait to go hard in the paint this weekend for Mashaled. I do already have a Duchess. I'm lucky enough to have a Duchess. Me pulling Duchess was a pretty insane pull. I like YOLO'd a shard one day randomly and ended up getting Duchess, which was one of my top 3 most wanted at the time. So definitely one of my... Getting Duchess was probably one of my most insane moments in playing Raid. I would say when I summoned my Bad Alcazar and when I summoned Duchess would probably be like the 2 craziest times where I've like jumped out of my chair. So hopefully this weekend is a lot of fun, and we're able to get some people in the community a Mashaled and a Duchess. But make sure you remember that it is not live right now. You're going to want to wait until you see the portal aesthetic change in game, and then if you click on the portal and go under the little info tab here, it will have the champions over here in all that empty area. It'll show the 10X going on. So don't get too excited. Don't start YOLOing shards right now. You want to wait until you actually see it live in game. Don't take my video as it being live. I'm just giving you a heads up of what is coming up this weekend. So in my opinion, this is what 2X events should be. You've got your 2X boosted shards with some champions that are really worth chasing for a vast majority of the community. It's going to be very rare that people already have a Mashaled and a Duchess both. There are some super endgame high spenders that do have both, but it's going to be, for 99% of the community, it's going to be an exciting summoning event. And definitely worth pulling shards. So if you do want to pull shards live on stream, I'll be streaming every morning during this event. You are welcome to stop by and I'm happy to pull your sacreds live on stream, and we can all kind of do a summoning party and pull shards together. I'll be doing my shards going for Mashaled live on stream, so I hope to see you there. And there may be some of you that are newer to Raid, so just really quickly, I want to give you a little bit of history. Mashaled was actually graded as the worst legendary in the game by lots of people in the Raid community. My first iteration of my tier list back a couple of years ago, I actually had Mashaled dead last, like the bottom, the worst, the most trash can legendary in the game. Then Mashaled is one of those legendaries like Dracomorph, where it was kind of bad, very underwhelming, but then they did a rebalance. They came out with a patch and made that champion insane. They kind of vaulted it way up the list. And that's what happened with Mashaled. So that's why Mashaled has a lot of hype in the community. He was a trash can legendary, then got a super buff and was a very game-changing change to him and his kit. And now he's one of the best and most generally useful legendaries in the game. So yeah, again, just to wrap up, going to be this Friday for about 72 hours. We will have a 2x Sacred Boosted Shard weekend. And then on Saturday, the first one will be Mashaled, that will have his rates boosted as a 10x during the 2x Sacreds. And then after that, on Sunday, Duchess Lelitu will be coming up after Mashaled. And I don't want to make the whole video about Mashaled, just because for me personally, that's a big deal. But Duchess Lelitu is obviously an amazing legendary as well. So if you have neither, honestly, they're both worth going for. It just depends on what you need more. Duchess has like the revive and the speed aura, and then Mashaled has like the fear and the increasing the speed buff. Mashaled's a little bit better for certain unkillable comps in like endgame clan boss stuff. Duchess is a little bit better as like an early to mid game progression champion, maybe because of her revive. So both are absolute S tier. It just kind of depends on your account on which one you personally want to go with. But now let's head on into the tournaments and events tab and see what we got going on in game right now. Okay, so Fire Night tournament starting soon, and that's actually funny because we've got the Savage set going on right now for another day and 19 hours, and then under the tournaments tab, the Fire Night is going to be launching in 19 hours. So if you're gonna be going super hard for Savage set and you're trying to be as efficient with your resources as you possibly can, you may want to wait until that Fire Night tournament starts and then dump all of your energy into going for Savage, because doing it today, you're not going to be getting as much value out of your energy to get points for the Fire Night tournament. But if you've got a high amount of energy, if you're maybe like a more end game player, you've got lots of resources, it's never bad to go for Savage because it's one of the best sets in the game. But for max efficiency, maybe wait until tomorrow when that Fire Night launches and then double dip your points. And then besides that, we had a Spider tournament and a Dragon tournament. Both were kind of underwhelming. The rewards for the Spider tournament were nowhere near good enough for the specific factions you had to use. You had to use like the top 4 in the index to go after that one, and the rewards on the right just weren't enough to justify it. And then the Dragon tournament was pretty par for the course, nothing crazy to talk about there. Under the events tab, we have got champion training going on. So remember, during 2x Sacreds, a good time to maybe get a couple champions to level 40 and kind of prepare for if you're gonna be pulling 7 or 8 Sacreds or whatever it is. That way you're prepared to sacrifice some of them, some of those epics that you're not wanting to keep. So never a bad time in general to level up your champions, and this is a pretty normal champion training event. Maybe worth it to at least focus on getting to 2500 because core hammers are kind of rare. So I would at least try to get to there in terms of super efficient account management. And if you want to stop after that, it's understandable. There's no like void shard or legendary book or anything, but do get to 2500 if you can. We've got a Dungeon Divers event right here that I have completed going hard for the Savage set. And again, there is core hammers there at 3000. And then we had an artifact enhancement event launching today. So this one's perfectly par for the course. Just a good time to take a bunch of artifacts to level 8, level 12, see which ones are worth keeping. And then those game-changing artifacts, get them up to 16 to make those champions you use most often stronger and double dip a little bit of points and get some side rewards from the artifact enhancement event. Also, clan versus clan. We did not have clan versus clan this week, so we should be getting that on Tuesday. So we'll have the 2x event with the Sacreds, the Mashaled, the Duchess, and then a couple days after that, on Tuesday, we should be getting another iteration of a clan versus clan week because we didn't have any matches this week. Now we'll go into the shop and see if there's anything worth talking about here. We've got this great deal mix pack. Okay, and then no silver. We're gonna have 32 brews. 4 epic tomes, legendary, 3 and 1 on the chicken. So 3, 1, 2.24. So perfectly borderline. Not a bad offer. It's got no shards or energy or anything. But pretty good for books and chicken in terms of what you're usually going to see in game. So, I'm not super high on this offer, but I could see it making sense for a higher tier spender. The multi-battle pack, this is always tough because the value of the multi-battles ranges so wildly based on like mobile only players or people who have access to PC and auto clickers and all that. It's really hard to rate these for each individual player, but I can plug in the energy. We've got no, not brews. We got 12 energy refills and 700 energy. Boom, 1.83. I don't think the multi-battles are enough to make up for it, but energy is at a premium right now because we have one of the S tier sets in the game being 2x'd in the Savage. So weigh your options according there, but I don't think it's a super amazing offer. Really good time to get the monthly pack though, because you do get that Sacred Shard, and it's going to be boosted with S tier legendaries as a 10x this weekend. So if you were going to buy the monthly pack, I would definitely do it before this weekend because obviously you're getting a lot of value this weekend out of the Sacred Shard. It's one of the best Sacred events we've ever seen. So then Mini Mix Pack is pretty normal and par for the course. So that'll do it for the offers today. So that's going to do it for what I wanted to get covered in this one. And as always, for my wrap-up videos like this, down in a pinned comment, there is a link to my stream. I'll be live for a few hours. We'll be hanging out, playing some Raid, and interacting with you guys. If you want to stop by and say hi, I would love to see you. So good luck this weekend. If you're going to be pulling shards, I wish you the best. Hopefully you either get Mashalette or Duchess, because both of them are going to be game-changing for your account, and I am rooting for you. I always like to see people in the community getting good champions, and if you want to pull shards live on stream, I will get to as many of you as I can. So that'll do it for this one. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for watching. Peace.